I'm out here holding space. You're doing amazing. Good. Let me clean these glasses off. It was cloudy. The sun ain't supposed to come out till 5, but it looks like she changed her mind. But how's everyone? Yeah, I'm just out here holding space. I have a few notes I took down for the live today, just to tap into some energies. But I'm just here holding space for everyone. I felt like the collective needed some love. Felt like the collective needed some compassion. So, so I'm here. I guess I should let everyone know I'm live, huh? Let's see. Let me let them know I'm live because I haven't been live in so long. I have not been live in so long. It's been a minute since I've been live. It's been weeks. It's been weeks. But whew, happy Sunday. Happy Soul Day. Happy Sunday, everyone. We'll wait for a few people to come on in. Clear y'all frequency a bit. Give y'all some love. Give y'all some love. But I'm just here to hold space for a little bit and get myself back to going live. The algorithm has been algorithming for sure. I might have to pull some energy off of y'all. That one was better. Peace to your afternoon. Just coming to hold space. My team said we are just here to hold space today. So we just holding space. Let's see, I do have some messages, some collective energy messages for the day. So I'll get started with those. I have to keep my crystal on my paper here. Yeah, right, gratitude team. Yeah, I've been hiding out, y'all. I've been I wouldn't say hiding out, but I've been shifting. The collective has been shifting. We've been going through a lot. The collective has been going through a lot. We've there's been so much disclosure that has happened. Peace, frequency reaver. There's been so much disclosure that has happened. So we are we're shifting through a lot. And so I'm just, like I said, they just wanted me to hold space, open up the container of compassion and love, just to send out a high frequency today. You've been taking care of yourself, yeah. Yeah, you wanted just to send out a frequency, a high frequency blast today. So I'm being obedient to that. I asked when I should return to going live. I haven't been going live because my focus has been powerful. Yeah. So okay. 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 um yeah, so it's been a lot. It's been a lot. The timelines that a lot of us are on have caused a separation between several energies that we were accustomed to being around and being with. And emotionally, we have to allow ourselves space to allow, those shifts to take place. Oh, my ears are ringing. To allow those shifts to take place. Those who you thought that would, be with you for some time. Um, it's just time for a lot of shifting to happen within our own stories, um, within our own public sectors. So, um, if that's something you are transitioning through, it's it's right on target. It's right on target. Peace. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. So today is the 15th. The numerology for today is 361. So today is March 15th, and 2026 is a 10. So we have 361 in the numerology today. Y'all don't knock my stand down now. There's a hawk over there. So collective energy is 361. Um, and that speaks to your prayers of your material aspects being heard by your team. It speaks to listening to your intuition. I might have to hold on. We're gonna do it this way. Because y'all ain't gonna tell me to come in here and hold space and then knock my stuff over. Me and nature, we gotta work through our flow. They got me out here, so we gotta work through the flow. So they don't knock my stuff all around. Um, but it speaks to listening to your intuition, and there's a lot of new opportunities coming in. Um, one that the there's trying to be a kaleidoscope. One that the Celestial Collective have asked for. So those of you that know how to tap into your celestial side of yourself, or your celestial aspect, knowing how to help shift the grid. We've asked for assistance, and we've asked for new things to be made manifest, to come into material form. So a lot of us have asked for this support. A lot of us have asked for uh, the assistance. A lot of us know what our missions are, and we know that we're here to help the collective shift during this time. But as those who are kind of on the forefront, or who go before the collective, we take quite a bit of a hit. So um, we've asked for that support. We've asked for that energy to come forth to assist us. So the numerology of the day speaks to that energy coming forward, being present for us, and then um, being able to recognize when that energy, that transformative energy, is here for you to latch on to it, so that you are flowing with your frequency, with your timeline. So the separation is massive, and you can really feel it. You can really feel it. And today, I could just really feel some of the heaviness and the collective energy, which is why my team was like, just go live and just hold space. um, I don't have a lot of messages today outside of my frequency being here to do what I'm here to do, to assist the grid, and to share that compassion and share that love with everyone, um, so that you can receive what you need. Because healers need healers. Healers require healers, just like a therapist requires a therapist. Healers require healers, right? Um, and so we have to know when to alternate, you know. Rashad has been going live every day, and he's taking a break. So it was time for one of us to come up, to make sure we are continuing that grid work, continuing that community work with everyone, to make sure that those of us who are really here focused on the community, whether it be the 3D community or the celestial community, um, that we're still going for. Thank you for the horn. That we're still going for. Um, to share that vibration so that people know where they can receive it from. And so I've received quite a few DMs saying, "When are you going live?" And I've been ducking, like, ew, no, like, ooh, oh, I don't feel it's time yet. But my team said today is the day, so we here. Um, Again, just sharing that frequency of love and healing, kind of cleansing the timeline, cleansing the algorithm. Mm. Um, Frequency of love. Yeah, thank y'all. Um, Other messages today. So today is the 15th. We also are in a galactic portal energy. Thank you. We also are in a galactic portal energy with the combination of my galactic timekeepers calendar that I put together. Like, when I tell y'all that took some ascending to do, because I have to I've buffered a lot trying to decide what calendar my team wanted me to make. They was like, make a calendar. I'm like, what calendar? There's enough calendars. I just want to talk about sidereal astrology. And they're like, nah, we need you to do something else. And so we know here what time is, but time doesn't exist like that in other realms. And so when we are healing Earth, when we are tapping into Gaia, and when we are working with cleansing and clearing, um, time is different, and you can flow backwards and flow forwards. So being able to connect with multiple cultures and being able to really look at time, not in a Gregorian clock sense, but the frequency, what the frequency is offering for that day. And so I combined sidereal astrology. I combined the regular uh, fixed star astrology. So that some would call it galactic astrology, fixed star astrology, asteroid astrology. Um, then I combined how the Mayans worked with time, so that we could see what the frequency of the day is offering, because it's more than just we're in what's today? We're in Pisces season sidereally. It's more than just we're in Aries season, we're in Pisces season. It's so much more than that is happening within the energies of what makes up a day here on Earth. And so it was important that I found a way to kind of collapse these structures, so to speak. They're showing me the structures to be able to see the different frequencies of the day. Um, and so today is also a galactic portal energy with the yellow overtone warrior. Um, and so with that, it speaks to having the being empowered to ask the right questions, um, being being empowered to go forward fearlessly, to command your space, to essentially um, be your own main character and know who you're co-creating with in a fearless way, not in a dogmatic way, they're saying, but being able to foster the experience of crafting and creating and asking what you need to ask so that the puzzle pieces are fitting together for you. Um, Being able to balance, knowing like, okay, something feels off today. What else is going on in the frequency of the day? So that's why I titled it Galactic Timekeeper, like knowing what's going on in the frequency of the day is very important, especially with how I talked about the fall of false authority with the solar with the eclipse and the eclipse season, the fall of false authority, and we see that happening in our individual sectors, and we see that happening on the grand public stage. Um, so with that, with the false authority leaders, with them falling, what do we do? How do we shift the energy? How do we take our rightful place in these spaces, in these collective spaces? And in order to do that, you have to own your frequency. You have to one know what frequency is out there, what's going on, what frequency you're holding, and how to sovereignly own that to then project it out so that you are being seen in the perspective spaces so people can find you so that the collective, you know, can can find you essentially. Um, there's a lot of people that are going to be going through. There's going to be a massive awakening happening, and uh, energies are going to be scared, right? They're going to feel misinformed. Some of the people who have been sharing the truth about what has 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 been happening, what has been occurring behind the curtain. People are starting to realize that those people that they call crazy, those people that they um, shoved to the side, that they aren't the crazy ones. They aren't the sadistic ones. They aren't the ones that's out here harming. You know, they're the ones that's out here saying, "Hey, wake up! Let me assist you. Let me let you know that you are the powerful ones. Okay, you have the fortitude to really be able to make the shift that the collective needs." Right? Crazy now, right? um, and we have to make sure that Divine is saying we have to make sure that we aren't the ones being caught arguing. Oof, that we aren't the ones being caught uh, being angry, being mad. We're the ones that's actually leading with the correct frequency, leading with compassion, right? Leading with love so that people can hook into the timelines that are the ones that are actually going to be stabilized. Um, Last year, during Quantum Fest time, we talked about the original timelines. God Frequency talked about the original timelines being presented, being present, and being some of the first to be on that timeline. And it almost being a little raggedy at first because we were like, well, what the fuck is well, what is this? What is happening? It's like waking up to this new energy, but it's always been here, right? But we have to tap into ourselves enough to know that we have a right to that frequency. You're talking to me this week. I kept taking the bait, right? We took some of the bait too. We took some of the bait too. I speak for myself. I took some of the bait too. But within that, you got to catch it to make the shift so that you're not dragged back down, right? So that we are remaining on the timelines that are rightfully ours. Um, and when we are waking up and when people are waking up realizing what energy they've been using and siphoning, it can be very disheartening. It can piss you off. Um, and the warrior aspect can come out. And so we have to alchemize that balance that we talked about. We have to alchemize that so that we are They're saying the compassionate warriors, right? My heart is going to speak for me. Look at, like I said, look at my track record. My heart is going to speak for me. What I'm doing in the community is going to speak for me. Um, and allow that to resonate. Allow that to be, allow that to be what people see from you while the dismantling is happening. That's not to say don't be authentic in your speech, because we know we're not shutting these throat chakras down at all. We're not shutting the throat chakras down at all. That's not saying don't be authentic in your speech, but keep that heart space open. Keep that compassion going forward, because it's going to be, they're just showing me like, oof, they're showing me like a bowl of energies just being turned over, and people just like stumbling around trying to figure out what to do now. Where are we now? What do we do? And you know how like when the warriors come back from battle, this is what they're showing me. Like when a ship pulls up in, hey Nicole, um, and they're coming off the dock and they're like, hey, over here, hey, over here. It's like, um, it's like being able to hold that sign to say, this is, you're looking for this, come over here. You're looking for that, come over here. You know, this is this is what divine is asking of us, is to step out with your sign, to step out with your frequency, so that all these souls that are like stumbling around looking, especially those who didn't know they had gifts, or those who were trying to hide their gifts, those who those who didn't know they had gifts, and those who were trying to hide their gifts, the energies is being ripped from them. They can't hold on to them anymore. They can't hide behind that layer of the veil anymore. And so they have to have sovereign directors or teachers, you know. Um, you know how you see those TikTok videos that be like, I can't believe we're the new grandmas. I can't believe we're the new great aunties and stuff like that. Thank you. I can't believe we're the new, the 80s babies is now the new this. And so we are the new mothers. We are the new fathers. We are the new leaders, because we've already gone through that phase of taking the hits, understanding, who we are. We've already gone through that process of being disowned. We've already gone through that process of people wanting us to dim. And so now that we've been fortified within that fire, within our own frequency, we're now standing forward. Like I told y'all, ass. I told y'all. So come on, baby, come on. Come on over here and get some of this lesson. Come over here, and get these gardening tips. Come on over here and learn your astrology. Come on over here and learn how to operate in your frequency. Come on over here and learn how to utilize your voice, because that's who we are now. It's time that we we stand unified, so that those that are lost and confused know where to go. Okay, they know they have a place to go. Um, we talk about the churches and knowing, what whom they have really been speaking to, whom they have been aligning their sovereignty to, um, and so we are the church, right? We are the temple. We are the beacons of light. We are the torch bearers. Okay, we are the celestial choir. Okay. Um, Other phrases that they gave me today is trust that all will work out. Have courage, which was part of the affirmation that I posted earlier. That affirmation came from the Galactic Timekeepers calendar. Courage, having the courage to stand forward, having the courage to speak and be seen. Um, the moon energy that we're working with is the Jaguar moon. So Jaguars are sleek, right? Right? They know how to see. They have that sight, right? They know how to move. They know how to lay low when they need to. And then they know how to get up and go and strike when they need to. So knowing what target you're supposed to be focused on, like Rashad talked about earlier, what his focus is at, knowing what target you should be focused on, and knowing um, they're showing me like blinders, but not being so blind that your peripherals is cut off, being able to move forward, but still see what's going on around you. Peace expression, um, moving forward, and then knowing what energies are moving around you, but not being distracted, not being not being distracted in your forward movement, but being able to see what else is going on in case you need to, you know, get somebody real quick on up out the way and keep moving forward. I love that example. They was like just being able to and be able to just move forward, right? Um, Still being able to strive and not falter. Like I got two, I got you know, they have four arms, 2 arms and 2 legs or whatever, and I can take this one. I can gallop, get you on up out the way, and keep my stride, right? And a lot of the collective, they're purposefully being knocked off of their stride. They're perfect. They're perfectly. Your stride is perfect, but they are purposefully being tampered with. You're purposefully being distracted so that you can trip, so that you can fumble over your own feet, right? Um, so they're saying just be mindful of seeing what's in your peripheral vision, but not necessarily looking all the way over that way. So now you're on a completely different timeline. You're on a completely different path. And what you were working for, what you were kind of stalking, what you were moving and being elusive with, you done got too distracted over here. And now that thing is gone, right? So that's something that came out in one of the other spirit said messages. The energy is going to change. You better catch it before the energy changes, okay? Because that thing that you were working towards, that thing that you were moving towards, if you don't continue that movement, if you don't continue to not let that energy bother you, it can be gone, right? And then you'll be stuck trying to figure out one, what had happened. What had happened was, okay, like what had happened, and then you over there just dealing with the other energies that you're not supposed to be dealing with that. You're just not supposed to be dealing with that. Other phrases that came through was positive affirmations about your financial positioning. Okay, knowing that your nope, stay focused. Exactly, knowing that your team has heard your request about your financial positioning. Okay, um, money, money is a tool. It's a tool. It don't even exist. We talking about the digital exchanges, okay, of things. Your team has heard you. Your team has heard you, but you have to be able to resonate with what it is you requested. You have to be able to hold the resonance of what you requested. If you haven't done a unified field lessons from I Am God Frequency, make sure you do that. You have to be able to hold the resonance so that they can even bring it through. Okay? Because some people be asking for stuff and they teams be like the audacity. They're showing me that gift um of that girl that I think she's a young little black girl, and you can send gifts and text messages, and she like looking like, ugh, the audacity. The audacity for you to act like that and you can't even hold it. You have to be able to hold within your field what it is you're requesting. All right. So that may mean you have to fast. That may mean you need to let go of some people, which is still a form of fasting. But you have to be able to they can't give it to you if you can't hold it, right? It's not going to be manifested. Oh, that's a big old beast. Thank you, but going that way. um, you have to be able to hold what it is, right? Talking about frequency. So the bee came in, all right? So you could have the bee as a spirit animal. Um, it also kind of speaks to being so busy. Oof, I don't want to go into that. Being so busy that you miss what your team is trying to give to you. Okay. So the message about it's time for you to cook, it's time for you to be of service. Um, know when it's time for you to, right, industrious. That's one of the words we talked about, right? In Rashad's live, being industrious. Know when it's time for you to actually be in service. Okay. And know when others are trying to work you for their service. Okay. Um, other phrases that came in was allow miracles to take place. Know when, excuse me, allow miracles to take place. That was the other portion. Allow miracles to take place. That's again some of that energy of knowing when to be busy and when not to be. And just because you're not working on something, there's other things, other aspects, other things that you can work on. Um, just because you're not working on, for me, example, I decided I'm not opening my laptop. Yesterday, I was like, I'm not opening this laptop unless I'm watching a movie. But there are other things that I can do so that my time is not just my energy is not just being siphoned from me. I don't have that idle mind type of thing. So there's other things that you can do um, that doesn't have you fall out of alignment with what it is your team is working on. So allow the miracles to take place. They're saying make sure you allow the miracles to take place. Um, every moment is a new beginning point was another phrasing that came through. Um, every moment is a new beginning point. If all we have is the moment of now and now and now and present and now and now and now, every moment is a new beginning point. I think there's a book about that, like the power of now or something like that. Every moment is a new beginning point. Every moment you have the opportunity to choose your alignment, to choose your frequency. And we do have that buffer of time. So if you do get a little off, you can recorrect it. But every moment as you're going forth, every moment you have the opportunity to be in that frequency, to be in that you that that you are wanting to see, so that when you look back, your past is different because you've chosen your now in every now moment. So that was another phrasing that came in. Um, and the new beginning point, that the 2026 year is a 1. It's a 10, which is the ending of cycles, the complete cycle, right? Like the world card, um, which speaks to destiny, but it's also the new beginning. Okay, so every moment is a new beginning. Live in the moment, leave the past behind. Yes. Every time I hear that phrase, leave the past behind, I always think of that Jennifer Hudson song. I am changing, doing the best I can. I'm changing, I'll be better than I am. I love that song. So whenever I think of leave the past behind, she says, I'm going to leave the past behind and nothing's going to stop me now. That's one of my favorite affirmational songs. When I see the shift or when I feel the shift happening, I'm changing and I'm going to leave the past behind and nothing or no one is going to stop me. And you have the opportunity to choose that in every now moment. Um, other phrasings that came in was choose wisely as you create your own reality. So as we are creators, shout out to the promise. I just wrote about saying in this cosmic dance for all time. Yeah. Mm. Choosing wisely as you create your own reality. It's super easy. It's super easy to be drafted into someone else's story that you didn't agree to. And as a creator, you can't agree to be in someone's story, right? So you can agree to co-create together, but it's super easy for someone to just pull you into their stuff. It's super easy for someone to just pull you into their energy if you're not mindful, if you're not being mindful, if you are not choosing your now moment. Um, and so just be mindful when you are creating your reality. Make sure you're choosing who you really want to be there. Make sure you are choosing um, how you want to show up, how you want to lead, how you want to enjoy, how you want to relax, how you want to eat, where you want to eat, how you want to dress. You know, where do you want to vacation? When do you want to go to the gym? How often do you want to sing? Where do just make sure you are choosing that, um, because it's super easy to just be pulled into BS. Um, so the energies that we did have come through to help with this message, we had the Arcturians come in, Arcturian light codes, and this speaks to evolving downloads, recalling power, and future thinking. Um, and so here, I always love this card. I love this. I know it's a little shady, um, but I love how this part of them is always illuminated. You know, our heart centers being illuminated, our compassion being able to go forth, our creativity, being able to be displayed, being able to speak and share. Like we said, we're not shutting down these throat chakras. Okay. We're gonna say what we want to say, but we're also gonna be mindful about what our words are creating when we are saying them. Okay. What geometry are you speaking? What frequency are you sharing? Um, Sometimes it does have to be one that does snap somebody out of it, so that you can get them to wake up, so that you can, hey, I need you to pay attention. I need you to realize what you're doing. I need you to stop playing games, right? I need you to realize what it is you're trying to do doesn't work here. So I need you to wake up. I need you to focus in, and if not, then I need you to go over here. Right? So I love that it connects the multifacetedness of who we are, so that we can share our uniqueness, so that we are actually standing in where we're supposed to be standing. We also had Shambhala Initiations, and this was retreating to recharge, trusting in the process and Dharma. So um, the allowing the miracles to take place. Um, know that if you've been doing your work, we have a let's see. I am grateful for the many doors that are open to me. I just had a notification. It said, I am grateful for the many doors. I am grateful for the many doors that are open to me, allowing the miracles to happen, right? Ashe. Um, Allowing the miracles to happen and receiving your dharma. Um, they're just showing me some doors closing. Uh, hmm, yeah, some exits. There will be exits taking place because it's time for you to receive. Oof, it's time for you to receive from your hard work. And so with that, there are scenes, there are people that have to take their exit. There are doors that have to be closed. There's repositioning that has to happen, um, so that you can receive your dharma, so that you can flow with your north node, your destiny. Okay, what you choose every lifetime. In every lifetime, you may not fulfill that, but a lot of us are this particular incarnation. And so um, the retreating that we have to do, from some certain energies, don't look at it as you've lost the fight. They're saying, don't look at it as you didn't give it your best shot. Don't look at it as you didn't do everything you could. You didn't share everything you could. But as we talked about the energies, Abakayoroku, Maharanata Yoroku, Puku Yoromarasake Yapakarano. So as we talked about the energies ever changing, some doors have to be shut and they must stay there. So if that is something that you are experiencing, um, take the time to connect with your higher guidance. Go to, if you know how to travel in the astral plane, um, take the time, or wherever you go to recharge. Um, take the time to receive that from yourself, from your team, so that so that you can receive the frequency that's going to help you move forward. Um, and trust the process. Okay, because we have this this frequency bell, right? Trust the process. Trust the process. Um, sometimes your light can be blinding to those, um, who don't have the eyes to see. Sometimes your light can be blinding to those who don't have the sight. And you know how you driving and peace browns in. You know how you driving and the sun drop down and you be like, "Ooh, come on!" The sun drops down. You're like, "Ooh," and they got to put the blinders up and put the shades on and stuff like that. Your light is like that, and it's in that moment when you're trying to get somewhere. In that moment, it's a little irritating. You know, sometimes it's a little irritating. Or when you can't see the stoplights because of how the sun is shining and stuff like that, and you're trying to see, you know, what to do or where to go. You said you driving. um, you're trying to see where to go and stuff like that. They're showing me that's how energies are around us sometimes. They're trying to see like where to go, what, you know, how to move around you, but your light is too bright. And so it's blinding them. And so they're irritated because your light is too bright for them. And so where they may have been traveling the same way, they back there and all they can see is the brightness because your light is too bright for them. Um, So, of course, don't dim your light, as we often say. Don't dim your light. But if you're trying to figure out what's happening and why you feel the repositioning, you know, it's because your light, your frequency has shifted. So, trust the process. Trust that those that are meant for you, the help is going to come, the assistance is going to come, the finances is going to arrive, the miracles are being crafted, and they're on the way. Hey Hoya, hey everyone, they are on the way. Um, Other energies that we got today was Goddess Hecate, the crossroad of destiny. Okay, so Goddess Hecate and the crystal mica, the crossroad of destiny. So I'm going to read what that says, just the top part. It says, "We bring you the empowerment of the crossroad of destiny. You are at a pivotal point on your life journey. This may be obvious to you with a potentially life-changing decision before you, or you may not realize the impact that an apparently insignificant choice is going to have on your future. Either way, you are at a point where you can leave the past behind." Come on. I promise you I didn't read through that beforehand. I did not read through that beforehand. Come on, leave the past behind. Whew. I done lost my place. Hold on. I almost shouted. Whew. Either way, you are at a point where you can leave the past behind and chart your course for your new adventures chapter to begin in your life. This is not something you need to be frightened of. It is a sign you are progressing on your path. The crossroad of destiny happens when you have mastered a cycle in your life and a new cycle is before you. It is an opportunity that can take it is an opportunity that you can take best advantage of by listening to your heart. Listening to your heart. Whew. Oh, that was good, y'all. That was good. That was everything. You can leave the past behind. I was just singing that earlier, okay? I'm going to leave my past behind. Make sure y'all go listen to that song. Um, it's from the Dream Girls soundtrack. I Am Changing. Okay? That song always get me emotional whenever it comes up because I realize that I am changing. All right? The number on that card is 42, so 42 can be important to you, or the number 6 can be important to you as well. Today is the 15th. That breaks down to a 6. Yes, bye bye past. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, we are the church. Come on, somebody. In my tambourine. we, we, right? Oh, I love when they do that. Yeah. Trust in the process, leaving the past behind, having courage. Okay. Being empowered to ask the questions that need to be asked, that you need to ask. Because sometimes we be avoiding those questions, right? Be gone past, we living in the now moment. Yes. Hold on. Yes. Yes. Um, Sometimes we don't want to ask them questions that we need to ask so that we know how to do the sorting, the proper sorting. right? Who am I walking? Are we actually walking side by side, or am I dragging you? Am I dragging you because I want you here, right? Are we actually co-creating together, or am I trying to force what the truth is? Okay, we got to leave the past behind. Choose it. Choose the now moment. Um, let's see. Is there any other parts y'all want me to share? Okay. It says, if you are feeling that you need a crossroad, someone can love to do crosswords. If you are feeling that you need a crossroad, a choice point to help you shift out of a habitual way of being that has become stifling to you, that you need a change to broaden your horizons or try something different, then what does a dragonfly? This oracle brings to you this oracle affirms this to you. You can always choose to try and continue with life as it is, even though in due course it will change and take you along with it, or you can be the spiritual adventurer along your own untraveled path, knowing that the Divine Mother watches over you and will protect, assist, and guide you as you find your way. It is safe to trust the call to new life you feel inside. It is your destiny urging you forward into so much grace. 222. Yes. Oh, that was perfect. That was everything. Thank you. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother Divine. Oh, yes, I love a Divine Mother infinitely. Yes, Ashe. Ashe. So those were the messages um, that they wanted me to bring in today. Go ahead and give you some more of this heart chakra tone. We thank you, Mother Divine, for being present. We thank you for pouring into us. We thank you for seeing us. We thank you for guiding us. We thank you for compassion. We thank you for infinite love. We thank you for blessing our journeys. We thank you for making ways that we didn't see. We thank you for closing the doors that needed to be closed. We thank you for realigning our vision. We thank you for divine focus. Pahaya kaporo na ayesi ki pahara na so hi pahayo topopohuru so koho hi hegahara na yo no hokopo yo su kapahayere si. Ti ipoko yo soku pokoroku mahayana sokoroku mayenesikihara. Kapahayana yakatayo no kami nakampakahena yasi. Tiki paharana to ho tiki arana hakamayena kihana. Tiyo kupukuru kupale na yeteki haya na kokombaye. Ki paharana ye no koro koyane ki asikara no ayanos kukupokoro ki payarana se. Thank you. So it is, family. And so it is. Whew, Shay. Oh, so they are stepping back. They are stepping back. Um, and so they're saying we are done. So it is. So it is. So yeah, I just wanted to be obedient and share. Like I said, I'm holding space for the family, abundance friend. It'll be the something noble. Yes, 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 yes. So it is. This is now. Yes. Um. So I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. Now I'm hungry, hungry for real now. Um. Stay encouraged. Um. Stay plugged in to those that are flowing in the same frequency that you wish to choose in your every now moment. Um, get by some water if you can, okay? Or just if you can't speak to, oh, I got the puzzle piece. One second. Um, get get by some water if you can, or cold you some water today. Speak life into it. Thank you for the gifts, the love, the frequency. Thank you for the ascension opportunity. Thank you for being present. Thank you um, for singing with me as being a part of the celestial choir that we are. I love y'all. I love y'all. And until next time, peace.